There are so many times in our lives, things remind us that we must give up. The time is coming closer, closer, we should give up. But we do not. We continue. Life is such a vicious circle. You ask a woodcutter, why are you cutting wood? He said, I'm cutting wood so that I get food. He said, why do you want food? He said, I eat food to get strength. Why? So I can cut the wood. And so life is a vicious circle. But it does not mean that we cannot achieve harmony in our life. A grateful heart is always peaceful. Think about it. A grateful heart is always peaceful. When we show gratitude for everything in life, gratitude for our fellow man, gratitude for our environment, gratitude for the trees, for the snow, so many good things. And a complaining mind, one who complains at every little turn of life, is never peaceful. That's not to say that I am grateful for what I have achieved so far in life. I've got 4 beautiful sons. Now it's time for me to give up. And we must take this, try to see what I'm trying to say for all of us. That if we have that kind of gratitude show that kind of gratitude in our everyday life, we'll always be peaceful. So you say, what happens when something bad happens to us or something good does happen to us? We have to do what is known as the ACR principle. ACR. A, accept the unchangeable. Accept the unchangeable. C, change what you can change. A, what is it again? I forgot. Accept what you cannot change. And C, change what you can change. And R, ease yourself from the unacceptables. Move away, remove yourself. Remove yourself away from situations that you can remove yourself away from. That you're not happy with, remove yourself. And then you can have a grateful mind, a grateful heart. Then you can have peace. We always say to people, thanks. Is that true? And what thanks mean? I'll just give you a little acronym. Thanks mean when people are truthful to you. I thank you. I thank you for what you've done for me. So thanks, T is truth. H is harmony. No matter how the musician can sing good, his voice is beautiful, but if the music is not in harmony with what he is singing, the drum, the violin, the whatever, is not in harmony, the whole thing, you don't want to listen to it. It grates upon your ear. And A, when we say thanks unto the Lord, we must always aspire. We must aspire to reach what? To reach that grateful heart, which is always peaceful. He's not saying that, we are not saying that you must not have ambition. A can be ambition or aspiration. You must always have ambition, but be always contented at every step in your aspiration to go higher. When you lose that contentment, then that gratefulness will not be there and that peace will go. Please remember, you can't be content with the situation that you are in at the moment. You're contented with it, yes, but it does not mean that you should not aspire for better. And negative tendencies. What I said, complaining mind, we must not have. A complaining mind, no matter how much you have, a complaining mind is never peaceful. And for us to have that peaceful mind, we must know that we have God in us. That God in us is the same God that is in the billionaire also. But where is the billionaire's money? The billionaire's money is not in him. Either is in his assets, or it's in the bank, or wherever. But it's not in with him. So if you're a poor man, you're a son, you're a humble person, your asset is in you. Your asset is God, because without God, we cannot do anything. And because of God, we try to negate negative tendencies. And K, we must always strive for knowledge. Always strive for knowledge. Why am I here? What am I doing? Remember what I said earlier? ACR? A? When you go to school, the teacher always go back to the same thing over and over. They say, why is he going over? A's, accept what you cannot change. C, change what you can change. It's so simple, but it is poignant with meaning. C, change what you can change. And R, remove from situations which are unacceptable to you. Life will be beautiful. But what happened? We don't do that. We have applications. Because this thing called EGO will cause us not to accept these things. And what ego means? Ego means edging God out. Edging God out. And when we edge God out, then all these things like truth, harmony, aspiration, it goes through the window. And the last, thanks, S, surrender. Surrender to that divine power. You remember I told you a story a long time ago about a sadhu in the Himalayas and his disciple? And there was a hut that they had all the time. I quickly recap it. And every time when they come from the Himalayas during the winter time, they'll come to this hut. And for years, they will stay there. And one day when they came, a wind had come and blew the roof of the hut away. And then the Swami, the old man, he was so happy. He said, Lord, you know why we want some good ventilation? Because we were locked up in the caves for so long. You blew the roof off so we can ventilate it. So he had a young disciple with him. And the young disciple thinks that, you know what? My Guruji has gone cuckoo. Because why would he want a roof? They went to sleep. The rains came. Then the rain started to wet them. And the Guruji came out and he started to dance. In the meanwhile, the disciple came out of the hut. And the Guruji came out and he started to dance. And he says, Lord, how can I thank you? Your way is always the best way. Look, you brought waters to wash us. And this disciple could not take it anymore. And he said, Guruji, I think being in the cave for such a long time, you have become mentally unstable. What's wrong with you? Why are you thanking God for this? You blow the roof off. He's wetting us. Then the Guruji said to him, you remember I told you this? He said, the Guruji said to him, I speak to a God, I do not even know that God exists. I wonder how many Guruji will tell you this. The Gurujis here will tell you, I will make you see God. Is that true? But here is the honesty of this Guruji. He says, I pray and I do not even know if there is a God. But I thank him for his ways. There was a gentleman, he was saying namaz. He goes to the mosque 5 times a day. He says his namaz every day. And the voice came from the heavens. I do not accept your prayers. You have to pray more. And you know what? He started to dance. And the other people who were there said, are you crazy? The Lord said he does not accept your prayers and you're dancing? He said, at least he heard me. At least he heard me. He says my prayers are no good. He heard me. I'm happy. We must be grateful for so many things in this world. Gratitude is something we remember just momentarily. A person does something good for you, momentarily you remember. 2 days after, you've forgotten everything. But you who have done the good, you should forget what you have done for the person. Then it becomes beautiful. Then you can have that grateful mind, which is always peaceful, and not a complaining mind, which is always what? Always in want of something, in want of something, in want of something. Acceptance and non-acceptance is like someone has done something to you, you become extremely angry. Let us say you ask for a cup of water. Someone come, they brought the water. You have a nice suit, nice pants. Let's say your wife brings the water, always the wife. And when you go to drink the water was inside the glass and the water was where? Outside the glass. So the water dropped on your pants. And you start to accost your wife, is that true? Or whoever. All my pants have become dirty. The same pants you wear and you go to see Chief Minister or Prime Minister or someone. Prime Minister asks you, what's the water? Sure, I'll take some water. Person brought the water was inside the glass and outside the glass. The water fell on your pants. You're in front of the Prime Minister or Chief, whoever. Somebody big, right? What would you say? You give your other pants. You can pour some more water on these other pants. You do not quarrel then, right? Because you're no longer angry. You have now become tolerant. When tolerance replaces anger, the grateful heart is always peaceful. Then, when someone has something which you want, I want that thing, I can't get it, you become what? Jealous. When you see someone who has something and you can't get it, instead of being jealous, it becomes an inspiration. And instead of jealousy, let it become inspiration. That a grateful heart can be peaceful. Instead of hating, try to give forgiveness. These are very simple things which we all know about, but we all gloss over them. And when we can accept these things in life, our lives become wonderful. And what do we say? Data ekaram bihari sari duniya data ekaram. God loves us all, is that true? Or whoever he is, whatever power we call him, he loves us all of us. But you know what? All of us, we only want people to love us, but we do not want to love others. What a miserly attitude we have in this world for ourselves. I love you. Everyone must love me, but I must not love anyone. There was this gentleman, Samuel, the prophet. Was an ordinary person working in the village. All he did was to go and look after people, care for them, see who is sick, who needs food. Samuel will be everybody's home. And he does this without expecting anything in return. So one day, the angel from heaven came. And when the angel came, the angel asked him, where is John's house, and where is Peter's house, and where is Mary's house, and so on. He showed them. So the angel said to him, the Lord has sent me with some gifts for these people. So he says, okay. And what about me? He says, your name is not on the list. He says, okay. Next day, did he stop? No. He continued doing. And then he saw the angel came another day. After a few weeks, the angel came. And the angel said, I have a list of names here. But he didn't want to see the angel this time because he did not want to get depressed that the angel brought more gifts to others. Other people are not him. So the angel said to him, I have a list of names who God loves and who God remembers daily. Remember the story of Hanumanji? And then he said, he didn't want to ask who the names were because he knew his name would not be on the list. And it says, your name is on the top of the list. Why? He does this seva, so to speak, or whatever he does. He did it without looking for any reward whatsoever. And when we do things without looking for reward, abundance comes to us in so many different ways. Talking about abundance and what you all have done, this temple, what they have done, there are so many people sitting here who have given to this clinic in Guyana. And on this Saturday coming, the Minister of Health will be inaugurating a clinic in Berbice, which will be giving free dialysis for patients in Berbice. Not only Berbice, free dialysis. And it will be stationed in Berbice, but if you come from Essequibo and you come to this clinic, you get free dialysis. And there's one man sitting here who has helped us tremendously. That's Vishnu Pandey. He's sitting here with us. So many ways he has helped us in Annandale Clinic, and now he has helped us in Berbice Clinic also. So this is so do not shortchange yourself that you all are not doing. The reason for mentioning this is that we should not, all of us here, should not shortchange ourselves that we are not doing something. You're doing. Can you imagine dialysis? A dialysis costs $75 US per dialysis. That's what it costs us. And we are getting the dialysis filters cheaper than any other place because through McMaster University. And we are going to do this for free, not us alone. Ministry of Health, together with us. Although the ministry is not covering the full cost, we decide that we'll eat up the rest of the cost. Let the people enjoy whatever life they have left. Because people on dialysis, unless they get a kidney, their life is shortened quite a bit. So what should that? Om Sahara Vavatu. Saharau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvidapatitamastu Bhavidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Guru Namah. We rub our hands together, put our fists, ask